It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
25, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. On the return, it's Jalen Warren. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Offense to the line for second down. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Rodgers here from the gun. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Seahawks take over.
So out come the
First and
Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? A former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
He was a comeback story that nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. But he paired with head coach Kevin O'Connell, threw a whole bunch of touchdowns in Minnesota. Remember, Kate, he was an MVP frontrunner early last season. Exactly why the Seahawks targeted him, wanted him, and now have him in the fold.
Play action on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. To throw, here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on first. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Still first down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Darnold now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Darnold. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's Darnold to throw. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
First down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. They motion the tight end over. Darnold. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now they face 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Darnold looking to throw. Steps up and he's running with it. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Metton stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throwing here, Darnold. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Warren with the return here. Duke the defender. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Roman Wilson reels it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Now a give to Warren, coming right. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Tackled by Leonard Williams. Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Darnold has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Those 3rd and short blitzes, you just want chaos. You just want to disrupt the clock and the timing of everybody offensively, and the defense got the job done.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Warren running between the tackles. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Steelers' 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Warren here from the gun. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers with a chance to break this tie. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He smartly won't risk something here, just chucks it away. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Rodgers to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Seahawks offense running out now. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. New set of downs for him at the 38. Looking to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. And this is taken ahead to the 42. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the third quarter. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. On the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2 yards.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Here's a screen now for Walker. It's a pickup of 26. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw, here's Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Looking to the air here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They've got a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Intended for Ken Walker.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Steelers' offense headed out. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action with Rodgers. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. This is ahead for about 5. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On first down, Warren. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind
Good defensive
the line of
tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that, actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Warren on 3rd down. Jukes out a one-stop, and he's able to get this down to the 36. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
He's got it over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers finds the in route complete. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Now here's Rodgers. It's caught by Wilson. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
5 yards on the play. That's another Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and goal at the 1 yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. From the gun, and give to Gainwell. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Seahawks 7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Well, these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Back to throw it. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Pressure comes, Rodgers. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Trying an inside give to Warren. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Bronk. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll throw it. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Escapes a defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Darnold to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba, and it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Darnold looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down. Desperation time here. In the hands of Fortin, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. Broke through the tackle. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They run with Warren. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout.
No gain on
and they'll have just one left to burn now.
Second down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They put Austin in motion left. On second down, Warren. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up third and very short. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. A tight end in motion now. They'll go again with Warren. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets them the first, and they can run this clock out.
It's a gain of 8. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He's down to a knee, and the Steelers getting ready to celebrate this victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.